Oh, moo.
Welcome to The Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm John Reisinger.
You apparently asked for this internet. YouTuber Felix Kjellberg, aka... I'm gonna try this. Hold on. No, shh. I can do it, okay? Pewdiepie. See, I did it, right? If you're not one of his 47 million subscribers, that's how he says his name, has announced another video game, and yes, this one is also about himself.
And even better, it'll be free to play with microtransactions, just like Pokemon Go, so nothing bad about that.
No, just gotta catch them all. PewDiePie and developer Adderminds announced the game on Twitter yesterday. According to their tweets, it's going to be a brand new mobile game called PewDiepie's Tuber Simulator. In it, you're trying to become a famous YouTuber.
If the game looks and sounds kind of familiar, well, that might be because it seems to be the exact same game as YouTuber's Life, which was a sim game released earlier this year. Apparently, PewDiePie's new game is in fact based on YouTuber's Life, and we all know it's totally not ripping somebody off if you say that it's based on or inspired by. So he's totally clear.
No, you're in the clear there.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, they sort of ripped off his life for their game first. So I guess everything's even now? The whole thing is kind of confusing.
Yeah, anyway, well, both games on the surface seem to be about the same thing. Tuber Simulator, that's just a dumb name. Tuber sounds like, isn't that a vegetable?
It's about potatoes.
Yeah. Does have one significant difference. It's actually all about becoming more famous than PewDiePie and knocking him off his YouTube throne.
Which is something that no one in real life has managed yet. It might actually inspire some people to pick it up in the hopes. I mean, does it have that part where you take money to play Shadow of Mordor?
So here's a little bit more about the game per a description that developer Outermind sent over to Kotaku. Follow in the footsteps of one of the biggest internet stars, PewDiePie, by creating your very own pocket tuber. Having no money and no fame doesn't even make you flinch because you will become the biggest, baddest tuber ever in no time and kick PewDiePie out of his own throne.
We don't have to keep saying his name like that, right?
PewDiePie!
In addition to that description, PewDiePie also provided some more answers to people's burning questions about Tuber Simulator in a follow-up tweet to the announcement. Pewd confirmed that the game will be another mobile title, different from other, quote, similar titles. He's probably talking about YouTuber's Life in that regard.
He also clarified that the game would not be a clicker, will be free to play, but not pay to win, and that it will be coming out soon.
Reading between the lines on that means that the game will be more than likely funded completely by microtransactions, but what form those will take is unclear at this point.
PewDiePie has actually been teasing the game out on Twitter over the last few weeks already, providing a number of screenshots of the mobile title to give fans a better idea of what it looks like. And on the surface, it basically looks like your standard sim game, only with PewDiePie showing up, Clippy style, to help you out on your journey.
Yeah, let me help make you more successful than me.
Is that how he sounds?
I don't know, maybe. As for the other features, Kjellberg has also been going a little bit Sean Murray on everyone, but in the best way possible. When asked by Smosh's Ian Hecox if the game would allow you to start your very own drama channel, PewDiePie responded, yes, and also you can see other players online, but the chances of that is very slim.
The No Man's Sky salt didn't stop there because he also promised that you'd be able to name other planets in Tuber Simulator. Wow, yeah, just shade being thrown.
I love it. Another gaming endeavor by PewDiePie might seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but considering the sales of other titles, both PewDiePie and about PewDiePie, it's really not that far-fetched.
For starters, the sales of YouTuber's Life, which as we've noted is remarkably similar, are actually pretty strong. Since its launch in May, YouTuber's Life has racked up over 400,000 sales on Steam, according to info gathered from Steam Spy. It hit Steam's top 10 bestsellers in its first weekend on Steam, and also has a mostly positive and very positive rating in terms of its recent and overall impressions on the platform.
Oddly enough, a portion of that success could probably be attributed to PewDiePie himself, who did a Let's Play of the game that pulled down 5.5 million views. Again, we're going down a very weird rabbit hole here.
Yeah, and then there were the sales of PewDiePie's actual game, Legend of the Brofist. For those unaware, Legend of the Brofist was a 2D action platformer that tasked players with the responsibility of saving PewDiePie's fans with the help of other YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier.
The overall sales data is harder to track because it was primarily on mobile, although its Steam release did move about 20,000 copies.
However, we do know that the game made over 100 grand on the first day of its release alone, becoming the #1 top paid iPhone app in its first couple weeks of launch. Following that, the numbers got a little fuzzier, but recent data shows it still makes around 50K each month with around 8,000 purchases, which isn't bad at all for an app that's been out for well over a year. It was probably making much more than that in its first few months.
Yeah, while some might be quick to point the finger at the game being too much like YouTuber's Life, it actually seems to be taking its inspiration from a slightly weirder place. Actually, Kim Kardashian's mobile game, Kim Kardashian, Hollywood.
In that free-to-play title, fans of Kim Kardashian simulated their own rise to stardom, moving from the E-list to the A-list. Is the E-list an actual thing?
I don't know. I can't keep up with personalities.
Am I at least on the K-list?
I'm assuming that Kim Kardashian started out on the XXX list.
The microtransactions came in the form of K-stars, which were used as in-game currency.
As dumb and poorly reviewed as the game was, it earned a ridiculous
It made
payday.
bank.
It's ridiculous, thanks to a revenue sharing deal with the game's developer, which ended up netting Kim Kardashian $85 million from the game's $200 million in revenue that it made early on. That's how much that game made.
That's stupid. That's just too much money.
I know.
That's too much money.
So we'll see what this does.
Obviously, PewDiePie's celebrity is nowhere near the status of a Kardashian.
Hey, he's got an ass.
Yeah.
I'll bet, probably.
Yeah, but shifting to a free-to-play model with microtransactions does have the potential to make the YouTuber and Outer Minds more money over time.
The price point for Legend of the Brofist was set at $4.99, so it's easy to imagine that PewDiePie's numerous fans might spend more than that on microtransactions if Tuber Simulator is designed well.
No matter the outcome or the quality of the game, the simple fact of the matter is that we live in a world where PewDiePie makes video games, books, his own entertainment network, and probably some sort of hygiene product in the near future. You can make of that what you will.
If he were to make like a deodorant thing, I think he could single-handedly save conventions. Just
There you
saying,
go.
he could do it. I like him, he's a good dude. Good dude. What do you guys think of PewDiePie's new Tuber Simulator? Let us know in the comments.
For future updates on however PewDiePie tries to take over our lives next and how much of a good dude he is, like this video, subscribe to the know.
I just can't talk, okay?
Ashley got broken there. Good dude.
I just like when he has something to say, he's very well spoken. It's impressive.
He's a smart motherfucker.
It's so different than his like entertainer personality.
Yeah.
And not to mention that ass, right?
That ass.
Bye. That sounded like.
We should have another
this?
album or song.
Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
Sorry, I just realized I was thinking of Britney Spears. That's actually In Sync.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Let's do that again. I wasn't ready to introduce myself. I was having an I don't know. Bye. It's the same era.
No, yeah, I guess.
Sort of. I mean.
Dude, let's do the goddamn read.